What's up, everyone? Hope y'all having a great day today. In this video, I got a NRG bucket seat for the Miata. This is the first time I've ever purchased a seat or anything like this. I've never really purchased anything super intense interior wise. I've basically, so far in this car, I've handcrafted everything. I guess the only thing that would be close to the seat is the harness that I bought for it. So yeah, NRG seat. We're really gonna put this to the test. Lots of mixed reviews on the NRG seat, but it should in theory work. So that is kind of what we're gonna be, I guess, finding out, is if this seat will work. I didn't get any brackets, and the other reason why I didn't get any brackets is because it already has at least side things, and so that's reason number one. The other reason is because I want to just make my own brackets. I didn't really feel like spending extra money on brackets. I might regret that later, but for now we are going to make this seat work, because I literally just got it not too long ago. I'm already throwing it in. That's how anxious I am to get a proper seat in the Miata. So let's actually, the first step is what I would like to do is to get the old seat out. And once we get the old seat out, we'll start transferring over hardware, and hopefully this works. Alrighty, what's up, everyone? So I actually filmed that clip and then instantly went on vacation, so I didn't really get to screw around with the seat as much as I would like to, but I'm back now and I have some materials for the seat itself. So my original plan was to just take the sliders off of the stock seat and just bolt it on. It somewhat worked, except they were just a little too far apart. So I went down to Home Depot and just picked up some flat stock. I have some of that, and then this was just kind of laying around. I have the seat brackets that just came off of the seat, and then just extra metal that I had laying around. But this is going to be perfect for kind of just building the bracket itself. So we're going to just retake all the measurements again, and then start shaping this so that it will actually fit in the car. But yeah, very straightforward. It's just going to be 2 bars going across, and then for extra support there may be a shot of me putting 2 bars down the either side there, or just putting one down the middle. It kind of depends on how everything sits and how much material I have. But yeah, that's kind of the rough plan. Very simple to just kind of make your own bracket here. So yeah, you're just basically gonna take the metal and then the brackets, combine the two, and then it should all work out for your seats. There is a little bit, if you're doing this yourself, there is cutting and bending involved. Your friend is going to be an angle grinder with a cutoff wheel and a vise. So for the bending, it's just going to be a bunch of vise work there, and then cutting is going to basically just cutting the length, and then drilling. You need drilling too, so you need a drill to drill the holes in there. But otherwise, very straightforward. I'm just gonna build it in chunks and then pick the camera up just to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and go from there. So let's get started. We got everything kind of set up how I want it. Seat did come with screws and everything like that. It did not come with a protein shake. That's on me, but everything else you can either get or it came with it. So that's a plus. So let's get working. All right, so I got updates here. So I have the bases of the brackets laid out here. Really simple. So each bar is about 18 inches long. Still haven't decided if I want to do a crossbar yet. But essentially what is going to happen is you can see the line I marked here. So I know it's not like completely like flat yet, but I'll do my best to kind of make that happen. But essentially is where you can kind of see where the frame is right here on the floor. And so I best I could, I just kind of guessed and I just bent roughly where I needed to go to get that angle. Because you need an angle here, and then it's flat, and then you need just slightly, if I can show you that, you need just slightly another angle there. And so this was my first one. This was probably a better example, but bend there and a bend up top. First one always looks a little bit better than the second one, but the bolt holes need to get maneuvered just a little bit, because you can start this one but it doesn't want to go in completely straight, so I need to widen that hole just a little bit more, just so I can get it to flex a little bit to fully bolt it into that. But so now we're on this stage here where we have the seat brackets, and I believe they sit in like that. So basically, well, so you can see they're not 100% like flat how they need to sit. So we need to massage the steel a little bit there, but basically now it's the game of how far sorry, the video cut out there for a second, but basically what I was saying is I need to figure out how far that needs to go. I would assume about there to kind of make that all work. But I'm just trying to figure out where the seat needs to go to fit. So I'm going to put the brackets back on, place the seat in here, and figure out where it kind of needs to sit, and then from there I will just figure out where the holes and the actual seating position needs to be and all that stuff. So I'm gonna put the camera down again. I'm gonna mess with the seat in there, and then from there I should be good to figure out what holes I need to make and where, and kind of just eyeball it and hope it all goes well. So anyway, I'm gonna get cracking on that, and then I'll catch you guys back up when I have an update for you. All right, so I know it's been a long time since we picked up the camera. So the seat isn't in all the way. This is about as good as it's gonna get. So I made brackets for it, as you saw, with the way the seat sits, because this is as good as this seat is gonna get without getting even more crazy with it, I guess. So let me just zoom out here. So to get it away from this part, because you want the shoulder to be just enough away from this part, because this is where the door is going to sit, and I'm trying to make it so it doesn't touch the bar back there. Okay, so here's what we got. So as you can see, there's the bracket that I made, and they're not, well, you can see they're not close. And so instead of completely remaking it, I'm having the idea of cutting the carpet, which I've already started to do, and we're just gonna weld these in place, because I'm gonna be the only one driving this car, so it doesn't need a slide or anything like that. Like, that is as straight as it's gonna get as far as where the seat sits. So this is as far forward, they're as far to the right as it can go. I'm sure I could scoot this back a little bit, but if we kind of reposition it here, Like this is about as good as that's gonna get. And it is gonna touch the door a little bit right here, but once it gets secured in, a good slam of the door shouldn't affect anything. And as far as the back brackets go, they're like way down in there. You can't even really see them. But so I'm gonna weld the front. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna weld the front in there. Later I will run some hardware down into the rear brackets because I still put a hole there in the middle for the fifth harness that's still in the box, the fifth mounting point. So I just reminded myself about that just now. It's very it's a very customized thing I have to do. I guess with pretty much any seat in an NA Miata, you have to make it fit, essentially. So yeah, I think that's the plan. I'm just going to get the seat belts hooked up, see where I should probably just go in the seat right now and just sit in it. And then I'm just gonna weld the seat to the floor, because that's the that's the only thing I'm really coming up with. Yeah, I could remake the brackets, but at that point I would just get a bracket. But yeah, if you don't feel like DIYing your seat brackets, then just try making them yourself, I suppose. But at this rate, I'm thinking I should have just got the seat brackets. I'm the only one sitting in this car, so whatever. I think that's, and most of the time I think welding would be actually a little bit stronger than just bolting it in. But either way, I'll make it work. I don't know if welding your seat to the ground is a great idea or not, but we're gonna definitely find out, I suppose. So, oh boy, yeah, that's where I'm at. This has been a 2-day process of getting the seat to fit. That's all I got. That's all the yapping I think I'm gonna do. I'm going to just run the fifth point for the harness real quick. And I think I'm just gonna weld the seat in, honestly. That's the point where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna put the camera down again, get everything figured out, and then I'll catch it back up. So I got welder set up. I got a lot of carpet cut out just so I can determine how much welding I want to do. So I'm going to tack it in place and sit in it. Hopefully it's all good. And go full send. So that's what I'm gonna try and do here. All right, well, that was very exciting, I would say. It is pretty smoky in here from welding. Okay, so we need to tweak some things for sure. So this is the door situation. It's not bad. I just had to take that back. I just had to take this top piece out. So not bad. It works. I don't know what I want to do with it in the meantime, but so here's what got crazy. So welds aren't amazing. I'm not gonna really go super in deep in that, but got my fifth point in here. We're most likely not gonna run that part. Maybe just for show and tell, but it is actually pretty solid in there. So I'm excited. Yeah, it doesn't move at all. In fact, it moves the whole car. So yeah, it got we had to bring that out because I'm not going to show you the full extent of the damage, but it definitely got crispy in there. Yeah, got a little crazy at one point, but you know, worth it. And so so here's what I mean by it needs a little bit more. The rear points aren't 100% in all the way, because since I almost burned the car down just now. Yeah, you guys probably sniffed that one out from a mile away. So I almost burned the car down. So we're gonna just drill and put hardware in there. I know all you are screaming at the screen right now saying, yeah, that's what you should have done in the first place and built a proper mount, but I was doing what I could, I guess. So yeah, I am probably going to, I'm probably just gonna take it for a rip here and have a little fun with it. Show you the seat in action, I guess. But yeah, didn't really have to do, we didn't really have to do anything with harnesses or anything like that. I just kind of kept them how they were. That just flops out. That flops out. And then we can kind of flop those out to get in. But yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna drive it here for a second to see how she does. But yeah. All right. So this seat is doing pretty good. I don't recommend driving it 3/4 of the way bolted in, but hey, I mean, so far it's working great. Unfortunately, my knees are just a little close to everything. So next on the list is definitely a steering wheel for sure. And then the other thing that I need to mention is, hold on, there's a stop sign. So another thing that needed to get rid of is the door handle thing down there. Hold on, I'll show you guys a better thing here. But I mean, new seat goofing, new new boot goofing, new seat goofing. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, hold on, yo. Alright, where was I? So seat works, harnesses work, need to get used to the crotch buckle. As I was saying, the only thing that I'm like complaining about is that right there, this thing hitting me leg. Didn't really used to do that with the stock seat. So yeah, remove this, new steering wheel. The knee clearance is what it is, I guess. But headroom is okay. I have to run like 0 pad. Like when I'm just regular driving, I can leave the back pad in, but whenever I need to put a helmet on, I need to take the back pad out, so then I'll have enough room. Or if I do an event in the summer, I might just take the top off. So yeah, that's it. Looking pretty good, pretty saucy, I might say so myself. And not too bad for a complete custom job. I don't feel crooked or anything, so that's another bueno. So yeah, I need a new air freshener because it smells like Weldon burnt carpet in here. So I need to get a new freshener. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry this video was kind of a ramble fest instead of a seat installation fest, but it is what it is, I guess. I really wanted to like focus down and see what I can do to make a custom seat work. So yeah, I'm happy to report that it's so far so good. I even hit some pretty gnarly bumps and it seat is still in place. But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap. The other thing is I might change my channel name in the future here, mainly because I'm kind of getting tired of sounding like a dealership. So yeah, gonna change the name here. Gonna see what y'all think about it. But yeah, till the next time, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Later.